tail on the water. There's another one up there too. What do you know?
I thought you were going to tell us a story.
Story time?
Story time. Besides the bad exhaust coming out of that car.
That doesn't make for a good storytelling at all, does it?
Oh, it stinks. Jeez. What is going on?
Running a little rich, but anyway. Daniel here. If you know me, you know I go by Daniel. You call me Dan, well, that just shows how much you don't know me. Silver Fox, old boy rugby. Played rugby almost 30 years now. Pacific Northwest, lots of trips to be made, and you run up and down all the freeways countless times. Well, this one is I-84, and we're headed east. Coming out of Portland on the Valley Clubs, you know, if you're headed east, you're going to MAGA Fest. You're going to Boise. And now all points east after that. Well, I'm going to tell a little story about Boise, Idaho. Member of the Portland Rugby Club. Just celebrated her 60th, by the way, and played Boulder Rugby to an amazing 5-all draw and a great match. Saw Boulder bring. Look at the plane come up out of the water, Mom. That boy's working on the fire. Interesting. But anyway, so we played rugby against Boulder for the 60th. It was great. So anyway, we're on 84, like I was saying, and playing Snake River. Anybody who's ever played rugby in the Pacific Northwest knows when you go to Snake River in Boise, Idaho, you're going to play one hell of a rugby match. And winning those matches was always few and far between, especially, well, for the Portland Rugby Club, unfortunately. But we always seem to find ourselves in a good third half in the bar and late into the night. That's where this story kind of begins. I'm gonna leave all the guilty parties. I'll leave their names out of it because they are all guilty. They know it. But the guiltiest party, we're gonna call him Superglue. We're gonna call him Superglue because this guy was a bleeder. He bled like old-time wrestlers, man. He'd get into a match and he was going to bleed, and his remedy was to glue it shut with super glue. It's a true story. So anyway, old super glue has a real bad habit of just finding himself sleeping in really odd places. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I was out for a wild night in Boise. Complete innocence, as always. And as I approached the hotel, I noticed water coming down the stairs of the hotel into the pool. Well, that's not right. Got up at the top, and to my shock and horror, the water was coming out of my room. This is where it gets good before it even gets really good. I open the door, the floor is soaked, and I hear water running. But here's the scene. Typical hotel room, 2 beds. 1 bed has 2 guys in it. One of them's my brother. Rest in peace, brother. Goal kicking prop. If you know a goal kicking prop, to all 5 of you that are going to watch this video, put it in the comments or however you guys do that. He could kick, he could slot him. No kidding. But anyway, him and another buddy are in the bed sleeping together. There's a guy passed out on the floor in 1 bed, untouched, completely made. It's amazing. But anyway, back to the water. I go into the bathroom, and they're in one of those little stand-up showers with a little 6-inch, wall down there where the water is running over, is my teammate. Old Super Glue. Passed out cold. And he's cold because he's shivering because the water's cold. And his butt cheek is plugging the drain. It's a true story. The sight was beyond belief. This is before cell phones. It was just amazing. It was awesome. So hilarious. Drag him out of there. What are you doing? And he scratches that spot that has the perfect round drain mark on his ass cheek. Well, there's going to be some issues with the water. We roused everyone. Everyone just in all sorts of state. Get our kit bags, get to the van, and the phone starts ringing, and someone's asking if there's water running in the room because there's water going in the room below us. No water running. Into the vans, didn't check out. Back on this freeway, headed the other direction home. So it's tails of the road. I-84 many times on the Rugby road over the years. So if you see this, you like it, let's hear your stories. We're not sure we're going to put this yet. I'll be making more of these. So, cheers to all my old boy and old gal ruggers out there. Wander well. Peace.